Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, Golden Rainbow Tribe of the enlightened minds of crystal awareness. As we continue to journey through the eye of the needle of 0 point singularity, we process and refine our life and arts as we go through and through and through until final compression breakthrough. We are going through the initiations of illumination to open the eyes of our spirit and the hearts of humanity for the collective quantum leap of consciousness into the new human, homo luminous, enlightened beings of eternal life. As a being of light, your life is a living masterpiece of art that you consciously co-create with Mother, Father, God, and your full creative potential. Each day is a new opportunity to live the best life you can imagine and strive to thrive in a world of infinite possibilities. No thing is keeping us from our sacred self except our fear, doubt, false beliefs, and limiting ideologies. I have an idea. How about we believe in ourselves, our higher powers, and our unlimited potentials as spiritual warriors of compassion and benevolence for all sentient beings of the pure way? When our internal perception mirrors our external experience and vice versa, we live in a state of congruency and natural flow like the holy waters of the divine feminine mother of all creation. We had multiple columns of high frequencies appearing on the Schumann charts today at amplitudes of 25 Hz, 36, 40 Hz, and a huge blast of white light at 45 Hz. Pachamama continues to get flooded with fifth-dimensional gamma plasma waves and adamantine particles of indestructible light. The ascension process has kicked into high gear as we accelerate in the quickening up the spiral of freedom and transcendence. We are blasting beyond the trajectory of the 3D linear timelines into the timelessness of 5D spatial awareness. All false projections are being neutralized, and any negative interference patterns projected over 5D Gaia are being removed and resolved by the Great Spirit and all starseed ground crew of the 144. We are in allegiance to the divine goddess of the Universal One. Our alliance of Earth shamans are connected and hold strong for our transformation into the higher light of the new Earth. All is in preparation for the powerful new moon in Gemini tomorrow to assist in bridging of the void with form and bringing the two back together as one in the still center of the real tree of life. Our original divine DNA blueprint is coming back online for the culmination of our multidimensional activations into the new golden age of enlightenment. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, from PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to stick around to the very end, and please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 4 degrees, 50 minutes Gemini. The sun is at 8 degrees, 43 minutes Gemini. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 9 degrees Gemini. A quiver filled with arrows. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 5 degrees Gemini. A radical magazine asking for action displays a sensational front page from astrologyweekly.com. And now today from Divine Sister of the Light, Asha. You are on the very edge of a startling new frontier of experience in the days now dawning. You have stepped to the very edge of your capacity for godliness in human form, and some have peered over the edge of that cliff and recognized their God-given abilities to co-create the world as it was conceived to be. Know that there are no limitations here, save those that you claim as your own. The ascension and the harmonization of all life in your realm is a simultaneous state of beingness which is ongoing and ever evolving. and it is touched by every breath taken, by every word spoken, and by every blessed stroke of your collective materialized intent. Let each such action be one that is inspired consciously on your own part, and you will make a meaningful contribution. Let every gesture be reflective of your awareness of your own interconnectedness with all life, and that creative act will carry the enhanced vibrational charge needed, collectively, to effect a shift in awareness for all. From onenesswebsite.com, and from Divine Brother of the Light Francois Siradzin. Monday to Tuesday night, the Herculid Tao meteor shower. Several forecasters agree that a meteor shower will erupt on May 31st, 2022, when Earth falls into one or more debris streams from Comet 37P. This comet is encoded with our heavenly code 73 into the 37, heaven on earth. The display could be as intense as a meteor storm, 1,000 or more meteors per hour. No one knows how much debris is inside approaching streams, so meteor rates are hard to estimate. Whatever happens, the people of Quebec are well placed to see it. Almost the entire continent will be in moonless darkness when the shower peaks. Maximum activity is expected around 1 a.m. EDT. This isn't the first time Earth has sampled debris from the comet 73P. In 1930, at least a handful of meteors were observed shortly after the discovery of the comet by German astronomers. And from Divine Sister of the Light Ra James, right now we are in an Aldebaran solar portal. Aldebaran is aligned with the Sun from the 29th to the 31st. Aldebaran is in conjunction with the Sun every year on June 1st. Aldebaran is a pale rose star, and the brightest star in the constellation of Taurus. There are 4 royal stars, the 4 horsemen. They make up a cosmic cross. Aldebaran, Taurus's eye, spring equinox, watcher of the east, Archangel Michael. Regulus, heart of Leo, summer solstice, watcher of the north, Archangel Raphael. Antares, heart of Scorpio, autumn equinox, watcher of the west, Archangel Uriel. Fomalhaut, Aquarius, winter solstice, watcher of the south, Archangel Gabriel. Aldebaran brings us a warrior and protector kind of vibe. These are indigo angelic energies. Right now, these energies are bringing up a lot of upgrades. Aldebaran helps us to open up our mind. We can expect third eye activations over the next few days. For some, you may have old anxieties coming up. Monday, we have a new moon in Gemini. It's bringing us lots of new energies. These energies may be ungrounding for some. That's why now is a good time to be relaxing and working towards your goals. These are amazing energies for manifesting and setting new intentions. From sparksofdivinelighthealing.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Saffron Satara. There's been a huge collapse of veils over the weekend. From yesterday I kept getting the word truth. When the veils of illusion within you completely collapse, will you have the courage to be the truth, speak the truth, and not turn away from the truth? We are in a massive portal of disclosure. From saffronsatara.com, and from Divine Sister of the Light Valerie A. Elster. Reactivating the Emerald Heart Within, Keys to the Golden Kingdom. The Return. The tribes of earth have longed to reunite with their hearts. The children miss their elders. The hunt has ended long ago, yet the ache remains. To gather, to commune with Mother Earth and Father Sky, to dirty our feet in the red soil, to dream in technicolor, to return to the raw essence of new beginnings. From Valerie A. Elster, and from Divine Sister of the Light Zoe Dean. The collapse has already happened. It's building time now. It's just going to take a short time for 3D to catch up as it's more dense here. The denser the place, the longer it takes for energy to move through it. Remember, 3D is the illusion. 5D integration has happened already. Let's keep on rising, brothers and sisters. We got this. We really got this. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Astrid Amore. Dear ones, the crystalline structure of the planet is changing over to the 5D frequencies, and this is connecting with your human DNA and RNA messenger codes within your bodies. This might cause what you term ascension symptoms, such as dizziness, trouble sleeping, and so forth. As always during these phases of intense energies, it is important to be kind to yourself, rest, meditate, and drink plenty of water. At the same time, your consciousness is vastly expanding, and your ability to integrate the I Am Presence consciousness into your mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual bodies is increasing profoundly. This allows you to be more and more in control of your thoughts, words, emotions, and energetic field to express your I Am Presence in your daily life. It still requires your deliberate intent to align your thoughts, words, emotions, and energetic field with your I Am Presence. The more you call for the I Am Presence to fill your being, the easier your life here will become. The fulfillment of your divine purpose and reason for being here is to be the physical vessel for your I Am Presence, to create heaven on earth here, and to crowd out the darkness with your divine light. Before you embodied in this lifetime, you saw the need of planet Earth as it was your intent to bring forth this divine light. Just your being here and your own raising of your vibrational frequencies with the divine light of your I Am Presence is already fulfilling your divine purpose. There might be other things that you came here to accomplish, but dear one, your own radiation of divine light and your ascension has a profound effect on this planet. Of course, you can take this a step further by calling forth the divine light of God and the ascended realm for the earth, which is another important reason for being here. We champion your victory in the light. Welcome home. We send you all so much love. You are carried on the wings of angels to bring forth the new earth. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Ali Ray, one of the most powerful and in some moments painful experiences is to become nobody. It is so difficult to even describe, but to those who are experiencing it, you know. When you come to the end of your story, it's a most strange sensation to sit in your nothingness and allow your heart to rise and your mind to quiet down. The mind will tempt you into filling that space. It may conjure emotions to convince you to return to the person you were, but in truth you cannot. You cannot unknow once you know. You can, however, prolong the process, but no worries there because you can never get it wrong. Your timing and your process are divine. You cannot make a mistake. I say this simply to share this message for those who may resonate. The most glorious, indescribable thing I ever became was nobody, because in that no-thingness I became one with everything. Love is, love is, love is. God is, God is, God is. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Grandma Chandra. Members of your group are ready to move into 5D. The only thing holding you back is yourselves. Even your physical bodies are ready for this transition because all the cleansing and purging that you passed through were aimed specifically for you to go multidimensional but still come back. Now your bodies will hold activities whether in or out of the body. You can glide up, follow the sun's beam, or you can lift yourselves in an imaginary spacesuit that you use with other techniques. You can use your dragons, a cloud, or a bubble, whatever technique to raise your vibration and go up. When you are doing this, you are sending signals to the others who are already there that you are coming, and they will be either watching, helping, or inviting you. With these increased vibrations, you are signaling at the same time. You don't want to arrive uninvited or invisible. You want to be noticed. You may feel anticipation, butterflies in your stomach, or a fuzzy feeling. You know you want to go there. You know you want to start living in new Gaia. You recognize the feeling and you jump. Hugs and love to all of you, Grandma, from GrandmaChandra.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Meg Benedict. It is not easy living through the breakdown of a global power system. If you've ever experienced a personal breakdown, be it a dying belief system, relationship, career, or health, You understand the enormous ramifications of societal breakdown. You embrace what is working for the greater good and extrapolate further into new ideas, new consciousness, new innovations, new technologies, and a new operating system instead of devastation, collapse, and burn it to the ground extremists, as we shift from a dying operating system to a new empowering operating system. You may be sensing, feeling, seeing glitches in the field. Since the eclipses, I've been experiencing repeated peripheral movement, field flickering, perception shifts, holographic jumps, and new encodement. The power system is agitated and resistant to morphing into a collaborative collective. The shadow elements are revealed, the violence is exploding, the lies are getting louder, the top tier are grabbing as much as they can. Those who no longer want to participate in the old pyramidal power system are shifting into the new paradigm of unity consciousness. The swell is growing stronger. The rallying cries are getting louder. The impact of conscious choice for more peace and harmony is spreading. The wave is building. Now is not the time to lose focus or fortitude. This is the moment we've been waiting for. In my own personal operating system, my soul lives in the future, weaving back into the now. I started living in the New Earth timeline in 2007, forging a new foundation for myself in this new operating system. My soul is one of the programmers of the global New Earth operating system. One of my jobs is to communicate details about the new system, how it looks, feels, and functions, and how to shift into it. Archangel Metatron calls it the Great Extraction, the quantum shift into an entirely new planetary paradigm. Game on. In esoteric symbology, the triangle represents the triune nature of the universe, heaven, earth, man. As a power system, the pyramid epitomizes the parasitic nature of a top-down dominant overlord. It symbolizes the hierarchical structure of the global patriarchy. Most of humanity was born into this operating system. We are living in the final days of this imbalanced power system. In many indigenous or pagan teachings, the circle represents the spirit of feminine energy, the goddess, infinity, and the collective. Despite the overwhelming pyramidal hierarchy system, there were cases throughout history of rare power circles existing, such as King Arthur's Round Table and sacred goddess moon circles. As we shift into the New Earth operating system, we are relinquishing the patriarchy and matriarchy. We are evolving into an integrated system of the triangle and the circle, forming collaborative units at all scales. The triangle in a circle symbolizes the world of forms enclosed in the circle of eternity. Triangle within the circle is the ancient geometric template for multidimensional Stargate access. It is a universal symbol for the hyperdimensional physics that performs as an anti-gravity device. Metatron's cube is comprised of circles and triangles. It is the key to our New Earth operating system. It provides the gateway into unity consciousness. It is Archangel Metatron's cosmic gift to Earthlings to accelerate into becoming divine humans. From megbenedict.com. And from Divine Brol, Thor of the Light, David Alexander Lightfoot. Ascension Energy Update, the big shift, breaking free, breaking through the veil of illusion. From victim to hero, stepping into our new world on the new timeline, blessings are coming. Dear brothers and sisters, love, light, and soul family, all you magical starseeds, amazing empaths and light warriors, we are doing it. We are really doing it. We are finally breaking through the veil of illusion and starting to enter our new world, the paradise that we came here to create for all of us. As you might recall, this month was a pretty hectic time for the cosmos. Not only did it mark the start of Mercury retrograde 2022's second shift, but it gifted us with heavy lunar eclipse, big solar flares, and light codes to support deep inner work, to purge any old dark energies, false beliefs, old shadows, blocks, false programming, hooks, cords, and attachments, breaking free of any old vows and contracts not serving us or the divine. The time has come to balance our masculine and feminine energies and fully step into our own sovereign power. From victim to hero, from lack to abundance, from fear to love, it's all shifting now. Ascending, taking your body with you is not easy for sure. We all have our struggles, so it is good to share so we know we are not crazy. We need to understand we are all in this together. We cannot do it alone. We came here to make this happen. We are not alone, and it is amazing to see so many people across the planet, not knowing each other, have heard the divine call to create a new world. Though most of us are far apart of each other, we have managed to build a strong light and love grid on the planet, now making ascension happen for all. We have done an amazing job, and now all energies are getting balanced. The new moon on May 30th will be the start of new beginnings on the new timeline, and supporting us to focus on our dreams, focus on love and divine love. I am grateful for all the divine support, the angelic realm, the ascended masters, our galactic brothers and sisters. It is amazing. Love keeps pouring in as the veil is being lifted. It feels so great, so grateful. Blessings, blessings, blessings are here. From David Alexander Lightfoot. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica. Window of light. Do you feel the stillness? The waves of light reaching you, flowing ever so gently, a still point in this now moment. For many personal circumstances may cloud the higher light perspectives, aligning with the higher light waves. Riding the ebbs and flows of light is the path before you. For we are reaching and attuning to the flow of the universe, as we collectively awaken to the light frequency beyond our dimension. I am shown many light pathways available for travel, stretching beyond this reality, the expanded light view, as we integrate and view our light perspective from a crystalline point of view. For as we individually expand, we collectively expand. Continue to find and expand your higher light space, move beyond the narrative of your world, and find a wonderful space of stasis in the higher realms. Your task as a light navigator is to simply balance your viewpoint of your reality. Expand and be in harmony. Sending waves of cosmic love, the Arcturians and Karen from KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Natalia Alba. Beloved ones, today and tomorrow we are going to be welcoming important frequencies that will kindly introduce us to June. We have been receiving again solar flares together with a new moon at 9 degrees Gemini, and lastly the second Saturn semi-sextile Neptune. A moon and new energetic month for us to rest, recover, and rejuvenate after the last waves, preparing for what is yet to come. Gemini represents duality, and indeed this is what we as ascending souls are constantly working with, the synthesis between opposite polarities. Gemini is a perfect sign for creating balance. Gemini represents our silver and golden, feminine and masculine aspects, and like them, it is in embracing each other in an equal and rhythmical dance of love and oneness that we can truly be at peace. The essence of this moon is about creating more harmony so we can align with the new harmonic timeline that has already been created. This is a very powerful moon, as it is surrounded by many important planetary encounters that when properly integrated will help us into the disillusion of the old so we can begin anew from a space of joy, love, and passion towards what we wish to create. Saturn and Mercury are the two main influences of this moon. Mercury, Gemini's ruler, squares Saturn and invites us to bring all we envision in our mental plane into the physical, committing to our goals and focusing on bringing our desires into fruition. The other influence governing this moon is Mars conjunct Jupiter, planetary encounters that invite us, as Saturn and Aquarius remind us to break free from limited thought patterns if we wish to move into a new personal cycle. Energies that also remind us of the importance of reconnecting with our true essence through the power of joy, as this is the energy that Gemini invites us to cultivate if we desire to connect with all we wish to create, as well as feel in a more peaceful state of being. Mars conjunct Jupiter is a wonderful frequency for us to align with the strength, courage, vitality, and passion within, to conquer any difficulty and begin a path of conscious creation. These planetary forces give us the energy, the push we may need to move forward from old scenarios and focus on that which is going to help us build our new reality, as old situations are only alive only when we choose to continue thinking about them, recreating similar results in the present. It is time to move from the old, and the old for us is anything that belongs to a previous moment. For when we chose this conscious path, we knew that change was going to be a constant letting go, as the only way to integrate again and evolve. A new moon that aligns with Aldebaran within the Taurus constellation, a star very similar in essence to that of the warrior Mars, and that also happens while Mars and Jupiter align, as this moon has no planetary aspects, but it receives many influences from other cosmic encounters, energies that if we learn how to conduct it, can lead us to transform ourselves and our lives, coming back to empowerment and a more illumined state of being. This is a passage that is going to trigger a great amount of energy for those who are willing to work with the many frequencies that are now coexisting on Earth. Energies that once anchored will remain for when we are ready to align with them and create significant changes in our bodies and lives, for we are just beginning to transform the physical aspect of us. A period of grace after the long integration phase that we just had, and that will continue with the harmonic phase that June brings to us through the 666 portal, together with many other influences that remind us of the importance of staying in the illumined presence of who we are, resting, rejuvenation, healing, and preparing ourselves for a new embodiment, as this has become our new reality now, to be constantly adapting to change. I wish you a joyful and loving passage, beloveds. With infinite love, Natalia Alba from StarseedSoul.com. And from Here in the Moon Astrology, Sunday, May 29th, 2022, on the launch pad. As Mars conjuncts gas giant Jupiter and fiery Aries today, are you ready to take a chance on life and press the launch button on new projects and plans? Monday's new moon in Gemini brings a fresh wind of change as both Mercury and Saturn slow to station before Mercury turns direct at 26 Taurus on Friday the 3rd and Saturn turns retrograde at 25 degrees Aquarius on Saturday the 4th. The new moon on Mars-like fixed star Aldebaran aspects Mars, Jupiter, and Pluto as Mercury aligns with Neptune. So the message is clear. Trust your instincts, no second guessing. As Saturn stations, get your head on straight, check your blueprint, and make sure that your fuel tanks are full. Saturn in your chart and by transit symbolizes your evolving potential. So to capitalize on this retrograde, turn toward unknown terrain to gather and harvest wisdom, deliberately going off the mainstream path and beyond the norm. One caveat: on the world stage, with Mercury reactivating the Taurus Sun's eclipse degree and the inflammatory combination of the new moon on Aldebaran and Jupiter-Mars and Mars-ruled Aries, things could easily get combustible and volatile. In your own life, channel this surge of energy into a burst of creativity and watch the magic happen. The Chandra's symbol for the new moon says it perfectly. Wildflowers growing round the ruins of a temple. From Here in the Moon Astrology.co.uk and from Divine Sistar of the Light Tanya Gabrielle. Monday's new moon in Gemini infuses your life with excitement, fun, and patience, with the sun and moon at 9 degrees in Gemini, creating a highly positive double sextile to Mars and Jupiter in Aries. You have a deep inner knowing that there is always a light at the end of the tunnel. There is always an opening. It's to have the curiosity and playfulness to create it, find it, and not focus on what's not working. This Gemini new moon fills your heart with positive momentum, curiosity, and a lovely openness to new perspectives. From TanyaGabrielle.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Mars conjunct Jupiter in Aries. Boom. This is an explosive, exciting, loud aspect. Positively, we're in line for a massive energy boost, an increase in motivation and desire. Mars activates the Jupiter in Aries transit. It's larger than life, highly animated, and magnifies everything we want and then some. For some, this aspect may be exactly what's needed. Inner faith brings the confidence to take brave, bold action toward goals. No longer are we willing to sit on the sidelines. Now it's time to get into the race or fight the good fight. When you believe in yourself, right action becomes easy. For others, this aspect could be too much, too strong, too angry, too noisy, too over the top. It's a sledgehammer smashing a nuts scenario. It may seem like others erupt with the least provocation, or it's us that's seeing red, blowing up, triggered. Differing personal philosophies, the moralities or right or wrong can catalyze conflict. Still, if we can guard ourselves against impulsiveness, there is potential for a big new start, forged deep in the sacred fires within. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And from 13 Moon Peace Time, Keen 11, Blue Spectral Monkey, the kin of Jose Arguelles, Volume Voltan. Today is also a Magic Turtle Day, last day of Moon 11 Spectral Moon. Keen 11 Blue Spectral Monkey, Hun La Hun Chuane. After the perfection of the planetary tone of manifestation comes the freedom of the spectral tone of liberation. Blue Spectral Monkey, Hun La Hun Chuane, guides and teaches us to master the illusion of the mind by being the innocent children of the universe through surrendering to the ever-present Cosmo Rama, in order to break free from the confinement of bondage and rigidity and receive unlimited, boundless options, as the positive power of destruction which leads us to necessary renewal. Blue Spectral Monkey, Hun La Hun Chuane, encourages us to lighten up and release everything that is detrimentally affecting our experience of existence. Blue Spectral Monkey, Hun La Hun Chuane, invites us to allow the seeming chaos of disruptions and transparencies to be a revitalizing release into the full spectrum of wondrous possibilities through dissolving the presence of unwanted, disserving energies, and by breaking down all structures that uphold all limited thoughts, beliefs, and actions of limitations. Through focusing on the magic of play, we realize that laughter heals. There is no end or beginning to the complexities of the simplicity of existence. There is only the experience of the whole, which is always offering itself like an endless joyride of interconnected parts that are mysteriously arranged in a splendidly cryptic, yet wondrously functional harmonious order. Seeming randomness is nothing but the playoff of our great and wondrous Creator, so the best advice is to let go and release our need to control the reins, and feel a childlike release as we merge into the cosmic chaos that is the mystical spontaneity of our Creator's embrace. Cosmic History Quote for Moon 11, Day 28. Through the cube, imaginal and phenomenal planes of reality are joined into a unified whole. From 13moonpeacetime.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 11, Blue Spectral Monkey. The number 11 is called spectral, and its keywords are dissolve, liberate, and release. As we are getting nearer to the end of a wave spell, the energy starts to dissipate. The 11th day releases us from the agenda and allows us to take a break from the theme we have been engaged in since day 1. So that means today you forget about what you started at the beginning of the Red Dragon wave spell. You have permission to forget about it all for one day. Come out of the cave and be liberated. Today is Blue Monkey, and the keywords associated with it our illusion, magic, and play. Poor Monkey has not been having fun lately because when we go through the Red Dragon wave spell, the dragon's energy is too strong and Monkey is challenged by Dragon. But today is different. Monkey gets a break and it's a double Monkey day as well. Number 11 days are always guided by themselves. Monkeys may create a little mayhem today, or he may create some magic. Keep on your toes, 'cause with Monkey you never know. The chances of being liberated by magic are very high, or another way of looking at it is that we can be released from the illusion. Permit Monkey to show you the difference between magic and illusion today. I guarantee it won't be in the least bit boring. Today's guide is also Blue Monkey, so a double helping of monkey medicine. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio. Blue Spectral Monkey, 11 Chuane, Keen 11, 29th of May 2022, 11-11-11 portal. Liberating magic and play. 29-5-2022 equal 11-5-6 equal 11-11 equal 2-2 equal 4. 11-11 magical portal to the new time. Triple the magic. Day codes 29 trials, initiation, spiritual tests. 11 portal, gate, polarity, illumination. 2 twins, partner, cooperation. 4 form, structure, foundation, new earth, angelic frequency. Month year codes 5 freedom, liberation, change, transformation, movement. 6 heaven, Christ, family, romance, fertility. 11 2 20 the awakening, clear vision. 22 architect of peace, master builder. Keen 11 portal, gate, polarity, illumination. 9 months ago on Keen 11 occurred on another 11 day. It was the 11th day of September, notoriously known as 9/11, and the 20-year anniversary since the tragic event on September 11th, 2001. Today we have another 11 gateway as the 29th of May adds up to 11/11. We have 11/11, Tone 11, Monkey Tribe 11, and Keen 11. 11/11/11/11. A quintuplet, divine magical doorway, whereupon those illumined souls can walk through the doorways, through heaven's gate, to enter the realms of the third heaven. From this lofty position we can command heaven's authority to permanently eradicate the diversion that the staged event created, setting us off on the wrong path for the last 21 years. Indeed, today on the 11/11 day of unveiling, we can travel through the dimensional doorways and undo the timeline that was thrust upon us that fateful day. Today we have the power to undo the ripples of this tragic event throughout space-time and take back our golden timeline. I now call upon my divine creator on behalf of humanity to intervene in Earth's timeline by interceding back to September 11, 2001 and implanting the highest divine timeline for humanity. Kadosh, 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 Adonai Sabaoth, it is done. 18 months ago on Keen 11 occurred on Christmas Day, a day of high magic when the children on our planet are filled with joy, exuberance, and pure bliss. Last Christmas, with our planet plunged into darkness once more through the pandemic, there was not the usual super wave of pure bliss encircling our planet, so we have much to make up for today. We'll be using our quadruple magic powers to walk through the 11/11/11/11 quad gateway and declare the return of Christmas, consciousness, and divine magic back on Earth. Today is a hugely significant milestone day in our planetary liberation. We are liberating our new foundation built on magic and play. Day 11 in the Red Mother Dragon wave spell, where we are incubating in the womb of creation. We're being guided to focus on nurturance and compassion for ourselves and others and our planet, realizing the importance of self-love and the giving and receiving of unconditional love in order to grow and flourish and be born anew. Today we are releasing all illusions to love, dissolving all the chains and restrictions in order to liberate our magic and innocence, so that we are free to play with our kin in a very joyful and bliss-filled way. Mother Dragon is bringing more love and nurturance for our beloved family kin. The spectral monkey will liberate blissful experiences, but if you are not self-aware, beware the tricks, deceit, and illusions that the monkey reveals through the smoke screens. This is fuel for increased volatility and clashes. Choose the path of love and nurturance to anchor the 5D codes in your family environment. Tone of Creation Spectral Tone 11 operates in the emotional realm, and its actions are that of dissolving, releasing, and liberating. The spectral tone provides full purging, transformative power. When we go spectral, we learn to release all that we have manifested, in order that we may commence the next cycle. Solid forms dissipate and dissolve. We are finally freed from the emotional baggage and debris that we have carried deep within ourselves, in order to liberate more magic, joy, and bliss. Spectral is tone 11 and Blue Monkey is tribe number 11. So in effect, this combo gives another 1111 gateway to freedom, on top of the daily code 1111 and kin 11. This is especially amplified with the 511 month code for May, emphasizing freedom and liberation. 11 is the process of disintegration, stripping away the layers down to your core essence. With the spectral tone of 11, ideals, beliefs, and images of all kinds are being brought up for you to re-examine, illuminate, and transform. We certainly have experienced this in May. The 511 coding for May, aligned with the eclipse passage, was a huge spiritual initiation for humanity. And now as May draws to an end, we are nearing the final closure to this illusion. The red dragon is still in her birthing stage, preparing for the wondrous magical wizardry cycle approaching in June. Examine everything that is not born of love in your life, then let it go. These codes today are extremely powerful and effective in granting the liberation of your new life. These are very powerful energies at work to create final closure, dissolving all impediments to you, finally freeing you from all seriousness, limitations, and imprisonment of your soul essence, to make way for greater love, nurturing, and total soul regeneration. The Christos Sophia energies are being resurrected today, as all our global family are finally liberated from the evil dream spell. Miracles happen. Now we are free. Today's question is, what illusions do I need to dissolve and release in order to liberate more magic, so that my divine child can perpetually play in a bliss-filled reality? Divine blessings for our planetary liberation from the illusion. Go forth and liberate your magic today. In la ketch a la keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 11, Blue Spectral Monkey. The mantra, the code for today is, I dissolve in order to play. Releasing illusion, I seal the process of magic. With the spectral tone of liberation, I am guided by the power of my own power doubled. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're experiencing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. I'd like to thank Divine Sistar of the Light, Rachel Haas, for raising your pledge on Patreon today. Thank you very much. We appreciate you and your extra support. If you'd like to help support us and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can do so with a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. And if you'd like to support us with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal account at the links at eaglelovecondor.com. Now, I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. And now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a powerful prayer to remove the blocks in your life. Dear God, the universe, I ask that you gently remove anything which is preventing me from loving myself fully and unconditionally, that which is preventing me from believing in myself wholeheartedly and consistently, and that which is keeping me from my joy, peace, blessings, and success. Remove those barriers that I placed around myself and my blessings in moments of fear, and the blocks that I created when I pushed down my pain. Allow me to know and accept my worth and greatness. I am open and ready for more. Release anything that's not built upon love, and do it all through feelings of peace, joy, and love. Amen. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed, and sacred new moon in Gemini tomorrow, and most powerful, blessed week ahead. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and all days the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.